FBI, open up!
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
PlayStation Store to discontinue purchase and rental of TV and movie content in August. Good riddance. Good riddance.
Okay. Dude, you know what's crazy is I always see that shit in the store and I'm like, why do they have this here?
I honestly didn't know it existed.
I always pass by it because I go to the store and I'm like,
I don't know.
you know, like you go to the Nintendo eShop and you browse around. I don't intend to buy anything, but I just want to look to see what's out there. And
Show of hands. Show of hands.
Who's rented anything from?
Show of hands. And in the chat. And in the comments. Who has purchased the movie or rented a movie from the PlayStation Store?
Fuck out of here.
Anyone. Has anyone done this? And who is sorry to see it closed down?
Who's rented a movie like digitally anywhere?
In the past 10 years.
Like I haven't. I think I
got a free movie from Verizon.
I have X-Men like the Road Cut in my Google Play Store.
I
Someone got it.
I rented it one. I forgot what movie it was, but I rented it by accident because
people buy shit by accident.
Well, because my freaking remote was messed up, and it was on Amazon Prime. I was like, no, and it played the freaking thing, and then all of a sudden I got the email that shit said, "Oh, your thing, whatever." It took out my card. I was like,
purchase.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Should have hit that off button, bro.
Yeah.
Turbo was drunk one day. And he bought
One day?
And he bought some shitty ass horror movie. And I'm like, this is under my name, man. I got the email. It's like, hey, I got this shitty ass movie now forever.
Thanks.
Actually, you know what? I shared my Amazon Prime account with
movie.
I shared my Amazon Prime account with my dad, and I forgot I did that. And then one day I got an email like that.
Thanks for your purchase.
Thanks for your purchase for.
It's like a fucking,
It was a Bill Maher movie.
It's like a virus. It's like a virus.
That's entertaining at least.
No, it was a shitty movie.
Oh, it was
man.
a bad movie?
It was
I thought it was a
bad
stand-up.
Bill. It was like one of his worst movies. I'm like, what the hell? What's my dad watching this for?
It's under you.
And he's like, I didn't know. I thought
You bought that.
He's like, I thought you could just watch anything. I'm like, no, you got to read the freaking fine print.
It's like, stay far away from this. You're not trusted anymore.
Your dad's just hitting buttons like, yo, why is it taking so long to start? What's this $5.99? Yo, start, man.
He literally just said, play? Okay.
we go.
In the
see the
meantime,
price.
it's like movie number 5 already that he's purchased. I'm like, no.
And this is a great service.
Read the fine print.
Yo, this thing got everything.
My parents are watching shit. I'm like, oh, no.
I know what you've been watching. I know every movie you've been watching.
Yeah, man.
No privacy.
Well, I thought that they got rid of this before because it was called View.
Yeah.
And I heard that Sony got rid of View.
Yes.
And I thought that was their movie service.
That was on our
That was their
news.
streaming. Yeah.
We had that.
That was their streaming service. I didn't know that this was different.
Yeah.
So they actually had a different thing. That's why it's confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have streaming services, then you have your rental streaming service. That's a different company altogether.
Well, they still sell movies.
Well, Sony is still doing a streaming service. I don't even know the name of it, but I'm sure that they have Sony movies on a streaming service somewhere.
Yeah.
And for them not to offer that and still offer it in the Play Store, like, no.
No, man.
The only thing I ever bought as far as movies or TV shows, I bought the one episode that we were on in the crowd for Yo Mama on MTV on Xbox. I bought it on Xbox for like $4. And I was like, yo, we're in the background.
I'm mad at that.
But that shit disappeared one day. And I was like, yo, well, I paid for that.
That's
man.
the problem with
It's
buying
gone.
digital stuff.
content.
That's
is like
so
that,
foul, man.
They took it off the servers. That was it. You
But
don't
then,
got it no more.
years
you
later,
know what?
it came back. Oh,
it did?
I was like, where it's here again. And it was like 480p or so old. I was like, you can't even see us back here. What was I thinking? But yeah, you don't own this digital stuff, so I don't really do that.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people don't do it.
And
Like
now
just,
with
if you're gonna download it to keep yourself.
And now all these new streaming services are popping up, so they're probably cleaning house on whatever.
Oh, they're selling everything. They
Listen,
got.
I understand. Like, I feel like Sony is trying to do what they did with the PS2, which was like PS2 when it came out. It was the
was a
first
DVD player.
The first DVD player.
That was the DVD player.
It was the cheapest DVD player that you could get at the time, and because they own the rights to the DVD, whatever the fucking.
You're not spending $300 in streaming services a month. I think that's what they're going for.
But they it's like I feel like they're chasing that like the multimedia like aspect of
Like the mini disc.
Yeah.
The Sony mini disc. They're never successful doing that stuff.
No, but it's a video game console, man. Stick to games. Stick to games.
Yeah.
A PlayStation Store should just stick to games. You don't get movies on Nintendo on the eShop.
No.
You don't get you don't get movies on even in Microsoft.
Nah, you can buy movies in the Microsoft game.
Oh, you can't. All right, forget that.
Because you know how Microsoft's doing. They're trying to be a
media
one
system.
stop.
But I don't like that,
Entertainment
man.
system.
But who knows if they'll stop now?
Yeah.
It might be happening soon.
I mean, because I've never bought anything off of that Xbox, no movies off of that Xbox. So unless if I had like a free credit, I would buy something. But other than that, nah. For what?
I'm gonna check my
I got
purchase.
Netflix, I got Hulu, I got
Right,
Disney.
right.
Why?
I'm gonna check my purchase history and see if I can find that Yo Mama episode.
You know what? I was actually about to bring that up. You know what the funny thing about that was? Around that time, I was so paranoid about what they actually filmed of us because I was working at Applebee's at the time, and I fucking cracked my tooth on a mozzarella stick. So every time I laughed, I had like a fucking ghetto ass rotten tooth that I had to get fixed. So I'm like, man, I hope they didn't get the bad tooth in the shot, man. I was so paranoid, and they didn't get the fucked up tooth in there.
Explain to everybody out there who doesn't know what the heck we're talking about.
Yo Mama is on MTV.
Yo Mama.
So they know.
They know.
Your Mama had so many shows. I mean, MTV had so many shows, man.
They paid you to be in the audience, man. They gave you pizza. It was trash.
Yeah.
I think with the new Paramount streaming service, I think all MTV content's going to end up on there.
Isn't it owned by Comcast?
Probably, or Viacom, something like
Viacom,
that.
whatever.
Yeah, they own it.
So yeah, hopefully maybe it'll be there.
Just stick
And
to gaming, man.
Maybe
Just stick
it'll
to
be
gaming.
in like 1080p.
No, they did not film that in 1080p.
No, listen.
What that
They
guy
can
from-
upscale it.
We all
upscale
know
it.
what these gaming companies want to do. Like they want to make a one-stop shop type of thing. But if you have a gaming console, just stick to gaming. Man.
It's more money to do it the other way now. So.
Yeah, they won't do it. They want the extra money because they're greedy. Everyone's greedy.
You can't. You take
Well, seeing as how Sony got rid of it, though, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if other people follow the content because they're still offering the apps.
Is there an angry mob of people like, oh, why are you getting rid of this? No, I don't think there's
No,
a freaking.
no.
I doubt it, man.
Because listen, they still have the apps that can stream Disney Plus and Paramount and like all these other services, the Plus, whatever you want to call it. And like,
It's all about your mama. They apparently got.
See, that's why I asked to explain it because nobody out there knows the lore.
Well, they know what the show
know.
is. But
No, but they don't know your involvement in the
no,
show.
we don't want
That's
to
why.
let them know.
Yeah. If you want to know, yeah.
we weren't
No, we
telling
were in the
jokes.
crowd.
We were just in the crowd. We were in the crowd.
Yes, we had the fake.
It's filmed. It's filmed so fake.
We had the
too.
fake laugh and everything.
Yeah.
It's fine.
If everyone could be quiet, now everyone start laughing like you just heard a funny joke. Okay.
I was like, yo, that shit
Now
was not
everyone
funny.
start booing like it was like what kind of fake show is this?
I was like, that joke was not funny when we were there.
Yeah, exactly. They actually played that shit like it was funny.
They call it Frankenbites. That's when they have somebody
Oh, yeah.
go out there, listen to all the footage, and then
So
they write everything down, and then the producer comes in and
And the dude who wasn't
strings it
funny won.
together.
The
Yeah.
dude who was not funny won.
that's
why
crazy.
Yeah.
Reality shows aren't real, man.
No,
Sasquatch wants to know how you crack a tooth on a mozzarella stick.
you know what the funny thing is?
Go to Applebee's.
Yo, get yourself a mozzarella stick at Applebee's.
When they're still frozen, that's how you know.
Yep.
That's how you know.
The funny thing is, it wasn't even like it wasn't hard. It was just a rotten ass tooth. I guess this shit was weak.
Damn, man.
Oh man.
Remember, I used to have all because when I was younger, I used to
yeah.
eat all the sweets, so all my back teeth were fucking weak as fuck. So
Yeah.
Style has no teeth.
You wearing dentures? Oh shit!
these aren't real. No, oh shit! It's
Oh, shit. You take them out like, no.
Hey, look.
For only 25 cents a month, you can sponsor Style to get new teeth.